Obama. Bacon cream pies in your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies all the time.
Nobody seen my shoe.
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm
That's
looking
just a
everywhere.
thing, and it's not even true.
Please,
My
I
taste
have to
will
drive
change when
home.
I think about you, and I have to say,
Have an
it
edible
was
earlier.
hard to leave you
I think I'm
alone.
gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help me leave you alone. Oh, okay. So we got news on the war front. China has gone to war with Christians' balls.
Dude, I got the letter in the mail today, and I was like, I can't read this at all. And then the next thing I knew, 3 toddlers came up, punched me right in the dick.
Dang, dude. China's, they're employing the kids.
It was actually just the same toddler 3 times. It was my son.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They've got the fucking, like,
Do you think
splinter
he's
cell.
employed?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
the internet, it's wild.
Yep, he fucking has been watching Bluey, and they've been using it to channel signs through. So now if anybody says, like, Bilby around him, he fucking is like, whoa, yeah, whoa.
Bilby?
Yeah.
Is that an Australian?
It's an animal. Yeah, Bob Bilby on the show. You would know. You would know. Don't act like you don't
Dude,
watch Bluey.
Your mic is, like, completely in the opposite.
You act like I'm, like, sober or something right
Dude,
now. You're
hey,
coming
whatever.
in here like,
Hey.
man, this guy can't figure out how to not be an idiot. Whoa.
Okay. All right, so now we've gotten some shenanigans out of the way. I'm gonna look what I wrote down here. Fuck, man. I came up with a game show idea that I didn't prepare for. Do you want to do it anyway?
Yeah, let's do
it. Okay. So this is just gonna be straight up off of internet search right now, dude.
Right about now.
Funk soul, brother.
Check it out now.
Funk soul, brother. Blah, 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 blah.
Word.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go to twinkle.com. 50 riddles for kids.
Oh, no.
And you're gonna have to name every single riddle on here.
Oh, God. Do I need to tell you what Sphinx it was?
Oh, these ones are terrible.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, no.
What's orange and grows in the ground? A carrot.
Ew. Okay, I figured one out. It's one that I saw on TikTok. And this is the first one, probably the hardest one because the rest of them are for kids.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, there's like, I don't know. Like, there's some being, a tiger or whatever the fuck.
A Sphinx.
No, it just exists. And it doesn't matter what it is. It's an alien boy. And he's got 3 penises.
Okay.
And that's how we know he's a boy.
Okay.
But I gotta think about it.
Too much information.
Hold on. Yeah, so in 2 years, the alien boy will be twice the age it was 5 years ago.
Okay.
What age is it? It's a simple math problem, honestly.
Okay, so wait. X is what?
In 2 years,
So X plus 2 equals.
will be twice the age, so 2x,
Mhm.
of the age it was 5 years ago.
So minus 5. So we got plus 7. Give me a minute.
I think process of elimination would be easier.
I'm thinking,
Like if the alien boy was 10,
I was thinking
5 years ago it would be double the age, but in 2 years from now it
I
wouldn't
know.
be double
That's
the
why I
age.
was thinking like 8. I'm thinking 8. But then the thing is, 5 years ago he was 3, so that doesn't work.
Doesn't work. And it's not a half number. That's a bullshit riddle because nobody's half age or anything. Like,
Yeah. So it's got to be 12 plus 2 is 14.
cue the
12.
chicken dance.
12. That's it.
Bam!
Yeah.
It's 12 because he would be 14 5 years ago from 12. It's 7.
Yeah.
7 times 2 is 14.
Sorry, it took me a minute, man. I'm kind of
you killed
out
it.
there.
You killed it. It didn't even take that long.
Okay,
so that one I saw on TikTok. Okay, so if you don't answer this one correct in 2 seconds, I'm going to amputate your grandpa.
No.
Okay, so a cowboy travels to an inn on Friday, stays there. And that one's easy. That's the easiest one. I've heard that one 1,000 times. You heard that one?
No.
You're bullshit. Okay, I'll give it to you anyway. A cowboy travels to an inn on Friday, stays there for 3 days, and then leaves on Friday. How is this possible?
He didn't stay there every night during the week. He just stayed 3 days.
That's not an answer.
Oh.
Maybe you haven't heard this one.
No. What is it?
His horse's name is Friday.
Oh.
Pretty lame, huh?
Yeah.
Stupid.
God, sphinxes would just eat me alive.
Yeah, we're just gonna do one more here. I have a tail no one can read, and I'm black. No. That's what it says, but I just read it stupid.
Is it a cat?
No, I'm sorry. No, I have a tail no one can read, and I'm black and white all over. What am I?
A tail no one can read, and I'm black and white all over? A zebra or a cow or a cat, a dog, Dalmatian?
Yes, it says a zebra or a panda.
Oh, a panda, yeah.
Or anything.
Anything.
That is black and white.
Yeah. My snake and anery.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Good job.
Yeah.
You killed it.
Killed me.
Yeah.
Yo, so did you hear about the fucking alien city that they think they found on another planet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They saw lights on a...
Yeah. They know what it actually is. Do you know what it actually is?
No,
They're saying it's like Aurora Borealis, like how we have here.
Like
how the Northern Lights, how we have the Northern Lights. They think it's like that on that planet. Because it's too big to be a city, dude. It's just huge. The amount of surface area that it covers is massive.
Yeah, but that's using knowledge of what we think a city should look like.
Yeah, I know, right? But what's more reasonable, do you think? That it's just got magnetic...
it didn't look like Northern Lights to me.
It just looked like... That's what it looked like to me. It was just
it
the
looked
red...
like a bunch of fucking lights.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, can you actually see our cities from space?
They say that some of them, yeah. I mean, you've seen the videos of them in space whenever the lights start going off on the East Coast, right? You've never seen videos of rolling blackouts?
Yeah, but is that from space?
Yeah, from space.
Oh. Dude, I don't know. I'd like to believe there's alien city there.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be, but I just don't think. I think that the people who think that it's the Aurora Borealis are probably right. It's just something that happens because of the magnetic waves and shit.
Our lights are like that. You would be able to tell that those are stationary. Fucking. I mean, we couldn't tell if they're stationary. I guess, but
no, they just got a quick glimpse of it. It's not like they've been staring at it either, too. You know.
I don't know. The picture that I saw, it looked like.
Was it the red ring around the planet?
No.
Oh, because that's the one that I saw.
Dude, we're gonna have to look up a picture here because
the one
there's one that I saw that looked like it was a fucking actual city on there.
So I'll just say that I got mine from a credible source because I think I got it from CNN.
Mine was on TikTok or some shit.
Oh,
I don't have TikTok, but it was on like one of the social medias.
Found on planet. James Webb Telescope. Actually, this happened in January, too, is the funniest thing that we're just now talking about it. Everybody's just now talking about it, but the first time was...
No, yeah, they like to fucking keep shit secret for a while.
It's too hot for animals to live in and probably has no atmosphere.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's not... No. I'll show you what the picture looked like. That's like Earth, dude.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty sure that's the picture they used for.
This is the actual planet. Oh. No. 1 second. It was trying to give me spam. Here it is. Webbtelescope.org. So the people who actually found it, this is the picture that they were talking about.
Yeah, it doesn't look like nothing, dude. That looks like... That's not a planet. That's fake.
Yeah. They say that it's a Aurora Borealis. type stuff. So
Yeah.
I believe it. That seems reasonable to me. It happens here.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't know anything about anything.
Nope.
So
No, they don't. Because wouldn't it be crazy if they found like they're like, there's no way anything lives. There's no atmosphere. Then there's just like things that would be crushed in our atmosphere that live there.
dude, check this shit out too. Like, you've got like Plato, and like half the shit he says is like, wow,
Yeah.
you don't know anything.
Yeah, and then the other half of it is just like breathtaking.
Yeah, so that's probably like what our stuff is like.
It's got to be.
You know, thousands of years in the future, people are gonna be like, this guy was fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, dude. If somebody found this podcast a week after we posted, they'd be like, "This guy is stupid."
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of our thing.
That is
be
our
dumb.
thing.
I mean, we're not philosophers, man. Come on.
I am a philosopher. Anybody can be a philosopher, dude.
Philosophy?
Philostrating.
Philostrates, dude?
Yeah.
Philostrating. Dude, okay. So, let's talk about some butt boy engineering, dude.
Okay, tell me about it.
1400s. Like 1490.
What?
1490, 1500. Leonardo da Vinci. The man who, the creative mind, dude. I'll tell you that. The creative mind.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he wasn't like.
Everything I know about Da Vinci comes from Futurama or what I've learned about the Da Vinci Code. That's all I know about Da Vinci.
The Da Vinci Code is like, I don't know if that's even a thing.
It's not. It's not at all.
Yeah.
Dan Brown made it up.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
But he did make some really cool engineering like stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff they talk about in there was, actually real.
Yeah.
It's
no,
weird.
yeah, and they do it in Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood too.
Oh, it's so weird.
There's like points where there's a point where you have to find all of Da Vinci's like blueprints
Yeah.
and like destroy his stuff because the enemies are gonna have it.
Oh.
And so you find the blueprint for his tank, and you just use his tank to kill everybody. It's insane.
Leonardo expects me to maneuver these. No instructions, of course. Now! There now!
That's pretty sick.
It's cool. It's cool.
My favorite thing that he had was the gyrocopter.
Yeah, so he had like a flying machine that wasn't. He made an ornithopter, but he also had like a fucking flying bat machine that you could be a fucking person to fly around. Yeah, dude, the dude was crazy, man.
You're talking about Vulture from fucking Spider-Man.
Dude, straight up. The dude, like, everybody's like, no, you can't do this shit, and he's like, whatever.
Yeah, I'll do what I want.
He's a creative mind.
I'm Da Vinci. I will do what I want.
Yeah, he's a badass. I mean,
Imagine being able to have the financial backing, though. Like that's the thing is he had to have people backing him.
well, dude, you know what's crazy?
Whose dick do you think he was sucking?
He obviously the government, whoever was the king or whatever the fuck, because he was making war machines. So somebody had him backed for sure. But anyway, he created this cart, and it moved by itself. So, and you didn't really have to crank it or anything. Isn't that weird? So he had like this fucking
The first auto cart?
dude, yeah,
Wow.
made out of wood. He would fucking chisel gears and shit. What? He created on an axle, that little thing in the middle he created the odometer. He created that. And then there's a little thing in the middle that allows both the wheels to turn at the same time.
Opinion.
He created that. So
That's cool.
dude, he made a lot of cool stuff. But specifically, I wanted to talk about. Let's go into his machine gun, right? So he made a machine gun, and his idea was. It's similar to like what a Gatling gun would do, right? But pretty much he would put 7 barrels in a line, and then on a wheel, and you would turn it, and then 7 barrels would come up here, and it had 3 sets of 7, and then another 7 would come up. Or I'm sorry, it was 11. He had 33 barrels on a wheel. And pretty much his idea was you would fire these 7 like dot 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 dot, or 11, I mean. And then when you turn it, those would cool off, and the next ones that are right here in front of you, so here's the fireable ones, and then here's the ones in front of you, you would load these because they had already had their time cooling.
Mm-hmm.
So firing, loading, and you just always have somebody manning it, but technically you're able to fire consistently.
Did they ever make that? Like, that would have been something that would have won so many wars.
Dude, none of the shit that he made, like, actually made it into fruition.
That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, he painted the Mona Lisa. That's one. I didn't know that. That's kind of weird.
You didn't? What?
I didn't know that. I mean, I would have... If somebody was like, who painted the Mona Lisa, I would have been like...
That's crazy you didn't know it was Da Vinci, dude. It's his greatest work.
Yeah, I don't think that it, like... I don't care about none of that. I like his engineering stuff.
Well, this is where he shows a lot of his intelligence for the human anatomy of the body. That's part of his engineering stuff, was that he had a great appreciation for dissecting animals and how things worked. And the Mona Lisa showcases his knowledge of like muscular and skeletal structures for faces and stuff. Like it's crazy. I watched an analysis where they broke everything down about it, and I was like, holy shit, I actually appreciate it now. I think it's beautiful now. Like, it really completely changed 100% of the way I look at it.
You sure it doesn't look like shit?
It did for a while when those people tried to fix it, but... Did you ever see that picture where they tried to fix a picture of Jesus?
No. But hold on. So that right there, the whole idea of, like, of turning stuff, right? That kind of bleeds right into a Gatling gun. That turns into...
Christ the Redeemer.
That's what they did?
Mm-hmm.
That's gross. Yeah.
Put a picture of that on the pod.
But yeah, just save it. But anyway, that whole idea of turning and the cranking and fucking, they had camshafts back then. He made this fucking, like a log splitter or a hammer or something on a camshaft where you could just do this and then it would split logs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder, do they still use it? Okay, so do you think that
do you know what a cam is? Like it's like a, you know what a cam is?
Yeah, I know what a cam is.
Yeah.
They're in cars.
So it's like, yeah, it just had a cam, and then when it dropped, it would split the log, and then it'd pull it back up. I mean, simple mechanics, but it's way before fucking its time, you know what I mean?
You've played Skyrim. Have you ever paid attention to the way that their sawmill works?
Yeah.
Do you think that that's how they actually work? Because I don't know. I looked at it, and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
What did they have? Just a big axe, or not axe, a saw?
It's a saw, and it's mounted, and the wheel makes it go. But there's also a pulley on the back, and it pushes the log into it. And I was just like, there's no way they got the timing right enough to push it into a saw blade, based on the current of the river. Because the current of the river is going to change a lot during the day. So it's not going to be able to, you're not going to have something pushing at the same time. It's not going to be able to work. It's going to break your saw blade.
I don't know what they did, man. But they probably had something similar.
I'm sure they had something similar. I'm just trying to figure out. They probably didn't have it where it pushed it. They probably had to manually pull it through the saw blade.
Sure. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It just doesn't look right.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. There's not a huge leap between Da Vinci's machine gun and like fucking weapons from the 1800s. I mean, it's minuscule. You know what I mean?
It's crazy to me how fast guns changed from being black powder to cartridge. You can look at it, you'll see it's black powder forever, and then just all of a sudden, boom, cartridge.
Yeah, it was
the Springfield.
No, it was William something. He patented that shit. Weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it wasn't even that big of a change.
It was a huge change.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the same thing. Except
the reload time was just better. That was all it was.
I know, but check it out. So it's the same exact thing, like a fucking musket, right? Mm-hmm. You put the powder and you put all that fucking flint and shit. That's your primer. It hits the fucking shit, and then it burns through, and they have all the powder at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah.
No, I know that they work exactly the same. I get what you're saying.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So it's like they're just like, oh, let's put it together. And then it's more efficient.
Yeah, way more efficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of having to be like, oh, no, don't shoot me, no! You could be like, bam! Bam! Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm a fan of his work. But now let's talk about the motherfucking tank. You get to see it in action.
I love that movie.
In Brotherhood.
I've never played that game.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you get to see a lot of Da Vinci's stuff. And then they make up some fake Da Vinci shit, too. But he's actually in the game. You buy shit directly from Da Vinci, I'm pretty sure. It's fucking weird. It's weird. Right. Yeah, I know. Well, it is. I think it's the 1400s that you're hanging out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is weird. It's cool, though. Very cool. And you get to do the flying machine and fly around. It's great. I mean, what's wild, though, is that it's all made out of fucking wood. What the hell, man? But anyway, so he would make these, like, schematics, but none of them, like, really made it into, like, production. So people, like, his tank, someone built it in 2010. But there was an issue with it. When he made the blueprint, the gears were in reverse order. And so obviously it didn't work. A lot of people are saying that he did it on purpose. In case the blueprints got stolen, then they wouldn't be able to build it.
It's pretty genius.
That would be genius, but I doubt that's really what happened. I just think that he just didn't know.
Yeah, I think he got that, but the thing is, he got so fucking close that it's like, I'll give him the credit.
Now that's crazy. Yeah, I'll give him the credit too. And what's crazy
it was just backwards. Like that's the thing. It could have been so many other things. It could have just been that it didn't work at all, but it was just backwards.
This is before like they had slanted armor to block shit. You know what I mean? This is before that.
Mm.
And he like built his tank. It looks like a teepee hut because it's built like with. It's all circle slanted so that you couldn't shoot it. Right?
Oh, it would just careen off.
Yes.
That's genius.
Isn't that crazy? And he had 32 cannons in there inside of it. And so pretty much it could move like this. And then you could fire a cannon here and then or you could go to this side of it. So you could shoot all around wherever you needed to be. But the thing is, another thing is that it weighed a lot, but it wasn't really made of metal. So I think it would have worked. Honestly, a lot of people are like, it weighed too much.
You would have had to put it on a boat. That's what I'm thinking.
If it was a boat, it would have been good. Yeah. But I think the momentum would have been fine. Like, it was like a 4-man bike, pretty much, and they're just like inside, just working it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have been fine.
You ever look at the Hunley? One of the first submarines. It's where they're all in the inside on a little bicycle, pedaling, and the propeller in the back. And they have a torpedo on the front, and the way that it has to work is they have to hit the boat and stick the torpedo to it, and then it starts a timer, and then they have to go away.
That's horrifying.
It was done in the Confederacy, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah. You should look into the Hunley. It's really, really, really cool. They sunk one ship.
That's pretty good.
They sunk themselves, too.
That sucks, but that's pretty good because it's better than what Da Vinci did. He never got his out. So.
Oh, yeah. No, the Hunley was a success. There's a really cool movie about it. I haven't watched it in a long time, so it's probably a really inaccurate and shitty movie. But I remember when I was a kid that my grandpa always talked about it. It was so cool.
Let me see what I wrote down about this tank, too. So he based the roof of it off of a turtle shell. So I'm sure he was like flinging rocks at a turtle or something and it fucking banked off.
one of the greatest minds that's ever lived. He was just throwing rocks at a turtle.
That's all fable, dude. That's conjecture. He said, okay, so it says the gears were unworkable because they were in reverse order, but I guess the dudes in 2010 they like made it work. And then he had 32 small cannons, and then he had a wood roof, but like metal things. What are those things you put on your roof?
Like a wind vane?
No, they're the things that block the rain from coming in. It's like called shillings or some shit. Shinglings. I think they're called shinglings, actually.
Shinglings.
For real.
Okay.
But he had like metal shinglings. I'm pretty sure it is that, though. It sounds stupid, but I'm pretty sure it is that. Shingling. Yeah. Anyway.
It sounds like a cheap beer.
Fucking sick design, though. Like a circle tank that can move in all directions. Like, Why didn't we fucking... I mean, I guess we did. They had the circle head thing. I don't know, but it was a way cooler design than the fucking shit that we used in like World War I and World War II.
Yeah, there was a lot of really cool stuff. Like during the Civil War, like the ironclads were really cool, dude. You know about them?
Mm-mm.
Some of the first steel boats ever. They were wooden ships that
Big
were covered.
Boat guy, huh? All I know is about boats.
I never thought about that. I don't know. I know a little bit about tanks, but not much.
I don't know. But anyway, weapons. I like weapons. Big weapon guy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that, like, I want to fucking murder people, but I like the fucking
it is.
Engineering. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So it separates us from the monkeys, you know? Like.
Yeah, dude. The monkeys can engineer shit.
Yeah, but they can't make guns.
They can make poop weapons, dude.
Listen, they've been playing Rust for like 30 years.
Monkeys know physics. They can throw shit for like a mile.
That's fine. I get all of that, but what I'm saying is they don't make clothes, they don't talk, they don't make guns. They're stupid.
Have you seen The Jungle Book? Oh, wait, no. Horton Hears a Who?
Dr. Seuss?
You haven't seen the movie, Horton Hears a Who?
I've
Because
seen
they got
bits
a
of
monkey
it.
machine gun.
I've seen bits of it, but I've never seen
He's
it.
a monkey, and he's like, bananas.
Citable reference.
Yeah, it is. Dude, anyway. And then they have a fucking phenomenal, I quote this all the time. Horton, he goes, and he's like carrying the fucking Who village on the little clover or whatever. And it's a fucking dandelion, but he always calls it a clover, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, Mount Newell is up there. And he goes, in a JFK voice, he's like, "We will get to the top of Mount Newell by the end of this decade." Fucking
I
hilarious.
love anytime somebody does a presidential imitation. I think it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Dude, yeah, it was fucking hilarious, dude. It was the best. It was the best. But yeah. Moving on, I watched Gran Turismo. Shit was fucking good. It was good. Kind of made me want to start watching racing.
You should. You should watch racing.
I know you want me to, but I don't know if I'll still like it. Like, I'll probably watch it and be like, man.
You'll be like that until the first time that a big accident happens, and you'll be like, holy fuck, dude, they just were in this race for 8 hours and lost it all.
So check this out. Do you know the story of the guy that did
He's a Le Mans winner, yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't win. He got third, but he podiumed at Le Mans.
Yeah.
Or Le Mans. What? So check this shit. So he's like, the whole story pretty much. He fucking is this fucking video game player, and his dad hates him because he's a punk kid that plays video games all the time. And then, and then he fucking, the guy who runs like the Nissan marketing program, he's like, yeah, dude, we should do the Sims thing. He made it up. Like the dude that does the marketing program. He's like, let's do the sim racer thing.
It was the guy from Polyphony, wasn't it? Or was it from Nissan?
No, he's from Nissan.
Okay.
Yeah, we should do the sim thing, blah, blah, blah. And they're all like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then he couldn't find anybody to do it, like to train the racers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he found this one guy who's like a washed out loser who, like...
Imagine you watch the movie and that's how they portrayed you.
Well, it sucked because he was a washed up loser, but he was one of the greatest racers, and he like almost died, or he killed a guy in Le Mans, in his Le Mans race, and he quit racing. So
that's crazy. I watched a guy. There was a young guy who was driving at the Nürburgring back in like 2014. Same thing happened, dude. He was really promising career. He was like running in the podium position. Car went airborne, went up over the fence and landed on a family.
This guy killed another racer.
Oh, that's a tough gig.
Yeah. But anyway, fucking, it's kind of wild how that happened too, because later on in the movie, the kid fucking flies up and then kills a guy, like a civilian in the stands, and then he wants to quit racing, and then the guy who's training him is like, dude, and like gives him a heart-to-heart, and then he stays in, and then he wins the fucking Le Mans. Like, what?
Yeah, I want to watch the movie.
Like, what are the chances, though, that, like, the only guy in the world that decided to fucking train these sim racers was the guy that could help the fucking racer to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess that just showed you his real strength, his perseverance to get through after that, you know?
Yeah.
That would have made him a good pick, I mean, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome, man. But, so, pretty much he's racing all these races, and then he, like, goes from last place to first place in his sim race, like, trials, and then beats everybody out, so he gets picked. And, like, to be, like, one of the Nissan guys. But he has to get 4th place in an actual race versus real racers throughout a season. I don't know. And on the last race, he barely gets it. And so he gets his license from Nissan. So he's an actual pro racer. And everybody hates him because he's a sim racer.
Bronze, right?
Huh?
Was he a bronze driver?
I have no idea. But anyway, then he goes and he races this one race, and his car fucking flips, and he kills some guy, and then he wants to quit, and then the whole thing happens, and then they try to cut the program. So they're like, no sim racers can ever race again. Fuck you, because he killed a guy. But he was a great racer already, so I don't really understand that. But they wanted to cut the program, and the dude who was running the program, who initially did it with the marketing guy, he was like, we're going to race Le Mans with only sim racers. So he got these other guys that were in the program with him from before. And then we're going to we have to podium or else they're going to cut it. And then they do in one shot. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, how much of that do you think's actually real? And how
it's
much
accurate, dude. I looked it up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I know like a lot of people were talking about like Ford versus Ferrari. And I watched it and I was like, so much of that was inaccurate.
Well, the story is accurate. The base story that I just told you, that's accurate.
Yeah, I know. But like, do you think that like the whole, if you don't podium now, then they're going to cut the sim racing program? Do you think that's true?
Yeah, I think it was accurate.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that there was the deal to podium, but I think that he said, like, if we podium, they're not going to cut us.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Why would they cut, like, you win Le Mans, you fucking...
I know, but that's why I was asking if he was bronze, because, like, that kind of stuff matters a lot about how valuable you are.
He wasn't shit. Nobody wanted him to be in the league or in the fucking thing. So he wasn't shit. He was at the bottom of the barrel. And then he won Le Mans, and then he was like this big name racer.
Yeah, but I mean, I think getting a 3rd place at Le Mans, I think it qualifies you for a silver, but I don't know if it qualifies you for a gold or a platinum.
I don't know.
I know winning at Le Mans qualifies you for a platinum. If you win at Le Mans...
Anyway, dude, it's like a motivational movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It made me want to, like, fucking just do anything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I gotta fucking get off my ass and
watch some races.
Not watch races, but I gotta, like, get off my ass and fucking make something work.
The racing right now is so good. The racing right now is so good. I mean,
I'll watch
everywhere.
them just because the movie made me want to do it.
There's a guy, I told you about him, Connor Zilic. He keeps doing it, dude. He'll go from last place to first. He keeps doing shit like that. It's insane.
Zilic McGillich?
Mm-hmm.
Magilla Gorilla?
Dude, he's 19.
Dude, I'm 19.
He won 24 hours of Daytona. Oh, what?
Bro, also check this out. What's really cool is that in the game, so the gamers have kind of an advantage because they had more track time than everybody else, but they had the disadvantage of not being physically fit to drive the car. And then also, it's like a real car. There's obviously differences between how like the track's going to feel in the fucking game. But the dude who made the game like tried to make it as accurate as possible.
Yeah, it was Gran Turismo.
But anyway, fucking, he had so much track time on the Le Mans track that he knew like how to beat the dudes on the outside. So like everybody's driving on the lane that you're supposed to drive, right? Like the driving lane. I don't know what the fuck they call that.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets on the mic and he's like, dude, you got to trust me. I'm going to go around these fucks because like, I don't know, like he's done it before, right? In the game. And
yeah,
that might not be accurate.
You talking about his drafting? Is he drafting on these guys?
No, he would, on a turn where he's supposed to go on the inside, he would go on the outside and fucking gun it.
Oh.
And he ended up making up 9 places in like an hour in Le Mans.
You can do a lot of really good outside passes at Le Mans, but I mean, I don't know. The other people would have to be like sleeping for you to do an outside pass at Le Mans.
He did it.
Yeah,
he did
it's
it.
crazy.
Like, he made it. Yeah, he made it like.
Was he in the
six-
top class?
six
Like
or
what
something
was he
like this.
racing? Do you know? Was he LMP2 or LMP1?
I don't know, man.
You don't remember?
I don't.
It was a prototype though, right?
It
It
was
was a big weird looking Batmobile looking
the
kind of
weird
thing.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's either an LMP2 or an LMP3.
And then
or
it would show
LMP1.
how fast he's going every now and again.
How
It's
fast
like,
was he
holy
going?
Shit, it's like 380 or something.
That
Like,
must have
what
been
the fuck?
must have been kilometers. There's no way.
Oh.
Like the top speed that they get out there is like 245.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably was kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit was wild.
Yeah. Racing's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it sucks though because watching it is like you don't get to. All the good things about racing are on the track, dude.
No, you see what if you go and watch a race at the track, you don't see anything, dude. You don't see the race.
Yeah,
you
I know.
only see the cars when they're there. But when you're watching live, you get to watch them do the fighting. If you want to watch people fight at every corner,
Oh, you
watch
know
a
what else
race.
was kind of weird to me is that when he first started racing, this one guy spun him out. Like didn't spin it. He didn't just spin him out, but he hit him with like that cop maneuver where you hit the back. What the fuck? Is that legal?
No,
Well, the dude won the damn race.
probably not true.
Yeah, I don't understand how that happened because it was like happening. Like they would be next to each other, and the dude would like.
No, because the
I was
race
like,
officials,
no.
the race officials see everything, especially at Le Mans. They see everything.
Yeah, that was fucking weird to me because I was like, it looked like he was trying to do it. I mean, he was trying to do it. So what the fuck?
Yeah, that's probably made up.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's a good movie. You should watch it.
I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, and
I wanted to
it is
anyways.
Hopper from whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then it has fucking Legolas.
Oh yeah. Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever the fuck his name is. It's fucking Neil deGrasse Olsen.
Yeah. From WandaVision.
Yeah. He was racing a GTR for like a really long time,
Mm.
and then they switched him to the Le Mans car.
I want to know what it was. I want to know what class it was. I bet it was LMP2. It may have been LMP3. That would be pretty funny, though.
Boobies.
Yeah.
So,
Yo,
what's the... Okay.
I finally got, the IRS finally got back to me. They accepted my return.
Oh, so that means you're going to get rich.
Yeah. Not really. You know how expensive it is to
What is it,
fucking
like-
move across the country.
What are you getting, though? What are you getting back?
$9K.
That's trash, man. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like 11 or...
No. Oh, and we're going to use like 5 of that to buy a minivan. And because the car I have right now will not make the drive across the country. There's a 0%
Minivan guy.
chance.
Big minivan guy.
Yeah, they're cheap and
Why don't
reliable.
you just sell everything you have?
Yeah.
Sell everything that you have and then just drive the minivan back.
No. I'm not selling all my stuff.
What do you need?
My musical gear.
Oh, well, just
It's my baby.
keep the musical gear then.
I'm not selling all my stuff.
If I ever to move again, I'm gonna sell everything. House as is.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if I did that, your mom would kill me. I'd be like, yeah, house as is. I'm just leaving all this stuff here.
Dude, check this out. Check this out. Dude, I got a Ric Flair toy. Mint in box, probably cost $4.99.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, you know what's crazy is that he looks like he's ready for you to blow a load right in his face.
Yeah, he looks bad for sure. He looks like he's all hopped up on fucking
The
crack
juice.
cocaine, dude.
Yeah.
He's on something.
Yeah, they really made his muscles look weird.
I don't think he ever actually looked like that.
No, he looked like an old man forever.
Yeah, I know. The good guy. He's a good guy.
Mm,
Good man.
good mayonnaise. What if we met him? Get him on the pod. Oh, he died.
No, he's not dead. My dad knows him. So I could probably get him on here.
It would be cool.
He's so fucking old, and he's probably a fucking crazy maniac.
I know. I'll be like, listen, dude, come on, and I'll give you some weed. I'll give you a bunch of weed.
Dude, I watched some of the Bad Friends podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and they're so similar to us, dude. Or I guess we're similar to them. I mean, I feel like no, they started before us. But Like, it's like the same, dude. I mean, I think they're a little funnier than we are.
Yeah, I'm not very funny.
But, they had Bobby Altoff on there, and she's like another podcaster. And Bobby Lee was being creepy as fuck.
That's weird.
She's like in her 30s or something, and she's like a 30-year-old white lady, and she's pretty hot. You know what I mean? Like I can say that. I don't have her right in front of me. You know what I mean? But dude, he legit just got into the mic and he's like, "I want to see your feet," and then he was like, "Not in a weird sexual way." I'm like, dude, stop. And then it got bad enough that she actually left and did not come back. Like, it was just...
That's a shame, dude.
Yeah. I was like,
how are you going to be creepy when you have a guest on?
Yo, I don't know,
You do it behind their backs, man.
Dude, yeah. And then I watched his David Spade one, and he showed up 45 minutes after David Spade got there. They had already started the podcast. And he showed up, and he obviously just woke up right then. It was crazy. And then he gave David Spade $200. I'm like, dude, Bobby Lee, me and Bobby Lee are on the same level, dude. If I had Bobby Altoff on here, I don't know, dude. What would I say?
Wow.
I'd be like, God, I got a hard weenie. Shit. See, I can't have her on. See, that's my thing. I wouldn't have her on. I'm smart enough. I'm smart enough for that.
Can't have any women on the
I
pod.
probably wouldn't be like, let me lick the toe jam in your foot. He legit asked her if she's got pocket lint, or not pocket lint, like lint between your toes, though.
Well, yeah, that's pretty hot.
I was like, dude. I was like, I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude. She was so uncomfortable, though. It was bad. And then Andrew was like, hey, he told Bobby Lee, why don't you go out and have a cigarette? And then he just looked at her and he's like, I'm sorry. I know that you weren't comfortable with this. You can leave. She did. And I was like, wow. And then they continued the podcast without her.
Wild.
Shit was crazy. And then it got like 100 or 1.5 million views. So, isn't that good?
No, I don't think it's worth trading off everybody thinking that you're a fucking creep for...
They didn't show all that.
No.
I mean, on the full length it's there, but I don't think anybody watches the full length. I guess they did. 1.5 million people did. But nobody has ever, I haven't seen anything about that on there. It's only on the full length.
Wild.
I haven't seen any shorts or anything.
Well, yeah, you don't promote that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be ballsy as fuck.
I thought it was funny.
I think it's funny because it's cringe as fuck, dude.
It was cringy, dude. Bobby Lee's the G, though, dude. He's a G.
I don't know, man.
Fucking hilarious.
Sounds kind of weird, man.
He's a funny guy. But it sucks for him because he kind of seems like he's a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but whatever.
Tough gig.
He's got a lot of money. So
good for him.
Yeah. He's on a dating site for millionaires. You have to be a millionaire to be on the site. I looked it up because he said, it's called Raya. I didn't know they had dating sites like that. He's on Raya, and I guess, it's the same as anything. It's the same as any other fucking dating site.
Yeah, it's just Tinder, but
I feel like it's more, it's harder to get women on Raya, though, than it would be on Tinder. Because
they're
millionaires, and they're like, if you're not 6'3" exactly, you don't make the cut.
Go.
If you don't look like Ben Affleck right now, I'm specifically only looking for Ben Affleck.
I feel like I look like what he probably feels like right now.
Bobby Lee or Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Oh.
I bet he feels like me right now.
Does he?
He looks like he's aging.
Where's he been for 20 years?
He was Batman.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch in really shitty movies.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was Batman recently, last year.
Yeah, well, it's been 2 or 3 years.
They did another one, though. Another movie.
The Flash, you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's still, like, ripped and shit, you know, but he just looks ragged.
He looked terrible in The Flash.
Yeah, he looked like he had some miles on him.
Yeah, he didn't look good.
Ben Affleck, I hope you're doing okay, man. Genuinely.
Dude, Ben Affleck, dude, you made a lot of killer movies.
Yeah, I hope you're okay, dude. I know Hollywood sucks ween, dude. God only knows what they did to young Ben Affleck, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Hollywood, man.
You don't think Matt Damon ever did to him?
Coke off his butthole?
Yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Probably not, though.
Yeah, probably not. They're both Catholics, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they were adults when they got in, right?
Yeah, but they've known each other forever, right?
How are you going to molest an adult? I mean, you could, but...
I mean, apparently Kevin Spacey was fucking doing it.
Was he?
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey? Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, grown-ass men, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Would you let Kevin Spacey
What is
fuck
Kevin
your
Spacey's
ass?
movies? He does Ocean's 11?
K-Pax.
Does he do Ocean's 11?
I think he's in some of the Ocean's movies, yeah.
He's in 21. He's the bad guy in 21.
But he's in K-Pax, which is a really good movie. Where he plays an alien who's not an alien. He's a guy whose family got murdered in front of him or something like that, and he copes with it by pretending he's an alien.
Weird.
It's a good movie.
Kevin Spacey, dude. Tough gig. Was he the father and the son? Was he the Holy Ghost?
I think he was the Holy Ghost. He came up in...
Dude, I was playing one of them fucking punching games. You ever seen that? The arcade game, and you punch it. What do you think my score was?
785.
It's very close.
Okay.
I did 771.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I sized you up.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We had one at the pool hall when we used to play, and we could get it to go all the way to 999.
No shit.
But we had to, like, fucking bam, like, put everything into it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go. 771 is my highest. I couldn't go any further.
Dude, we used to just get sloppy drunk and beat the shit out of that thing, so.
My dad, he got 750, but only one time. The rest of his punches were like 600. And he was very upset. He put like $100 in that machine, dude.
Oof.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Those people knew what they were doing when they made that thing.
I know, dude. It's $1 per punch? What the fuck?
See, that's different than the one that we had. The one we had was 50 cents.
Yeah, see, that would make more sense. But what do you want to do for Song of the Week, pal?
I don't know. Let's do a new metal song.
New metal.
Yeah.
New metal. New metal.
Yeah, like, you know, like Korn, Static X.
God. Oh, no. Just one that you like? A new metal song that you like?
Yeah, a new metal song that you like.
That
I like quite a bit of
It's going to take me forever, dude. It's going to take me, like, I'm just kidding. I know some new metal. See, there's, like, a disconnect in new metal. There's like, a divide. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's, like, Korn and Disturbed and all that shit on the left.
Yeah.
Dookie.
Yeah.
And on the right, you got, like...
Mudvayne and Mushroom Head, where they do weird, really cool shit.
Yeah. But you like Korn, and it's fucking weak. Linkin Park. Dude, there's people who post on, like, Instagram and shit, and they're like, dude, check out these isolated vocals from Linkin Park. It's so good. And it's like, you know how fucking processed that is? It's extremely processed, dude.
He was still good, though.
I'm sure he was good, but, like, take the process off, take all the shit off, and then let's hear it.
Yeah.
And then say something good about it.
They say it's an isolated vocal, but it's not isolated vocal. It's the vocal with all the effects on it.
Yeah, it's a vocal with every effect that they did on the track, yeah.
Well, I have my song.
Oh, like Incubus.
Incubus would count, yeah.
Incubus is good.
There you go.
Limp Bizkit. Did you choose a Limp Bizkit song?
No, I have. I'm going to look for the part of it real quick.
Okay. What about Flyleaf?
No.
They're trash?
I don't think they're new metal.
Oh.
They're alternative, for sure.
But Incubus is new metal?
Incubus is new metal, because they did the...
Oh, is that what it is? That's what defines new metal?
That's one part of it, yeah. If you incorporated rap into metal, you were new metal.
Oh. What about Slipknot?
Slipknot's new metal, and also industrial.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hoobastank.
Hoobastank would be new metal. I would
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's kind of weird. They sound alternative to me.
I would say it's alternative, but they're like alternative new metal. Like the same way that like Linkin Park is new metal, but they're really alternative.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Dude, am I going to do POD? Am I going to do Headstrong by Trapped?
All right. Nathan literally just sent a message that said new metal ain't dead.
Weird. What is his song? Maybe I'll choose that one. He sent a song with it. Oh, what the fuck?
Is that a concert?
Yeah, I thought the bassist was you for a second. I'm like,
all right, so I'm gonna go with a Cybreed song. It's Rusted by Cybreed, and I really just wanted to highlight this chorus because I actually think that the guitar does some really cool shit in it, and for it to be as simple as it is, it sounds really good. Check this out. The guitar does some really neat shit there. So yeah, like if it mixed in like EDM stuff, that's also new metal. Helmet would be new metal. Like one of the earliest.
Helmet is weird, man. They're like that one band that we went to go see.
The Melvins.
Yeah.
They're like considered one of the first new metal bands.
What about Chevelle?
Chevelle, they're alternative.
See, I don't even like them.
I love
what about
Chevelle.
Breaking Benjamin?
Breaking Benjamin's alternative. For sure.
Okay.
There's no like industrial or rap elements in it, you know? Like that's usually like the defining thing, really.
Okay. I'm gonna do motherfucking.
Sour's got the nastiest fucking.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a Rage song.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna go to Maggie's farm no more. Yo, these guys could fucking rip though. They were cool. They're overplayed, but they were cool.
Oh, they're cool.
Let me see.
Like I said, I just think it's so crazy that he came in, started
This
making
is
monkey noises with the guitar, and everybody was like, "Yeah, let's let that fly."
This is it. All right, it's called Bullet in the Head. This is his thing. He just says the same thing. Yeah.
You know something? Okay. You said something to me a while back about how microphones, the invention and usage of them, is what made it possible for Frank Sinatra to be quiet.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a direct lineage from Frank Sinatra to that?
Yeah, definitely.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? It's called crooning for Frank Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
It's
vocal dynamics.
It allowed him to like not be belching. Like before that was opera and shit like that. But now you can do like that's where all the fucking bullshit in like R&B like
yeah.
That's like fucking crooning. That's what that is.
I'm just talking about like the ability to have vocal dynamics. Really,
definitely, yeah. I mean, literally every piece of music after that uses a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Frank Sinatra.
Like Frank Sinatra is like the early guy to do it, but it's really the microphone that allowed all that.
I know. But that's what I'm saying is like, do you think that like him specifically?
I'm sure they all have influence from Frank Sinatra. Yeah,
he is a wild guy, kind of rapey, but wild guy.
Dude has some bangers.
He got some bangers.
Dude, That's Life is a mint song.
Yeah, I know. I just can't hear it anymore without thinking about Joker.
Dude, I think about Hawks because he used to do that shit. Like I would be working and getting pissed off and I'd bust my fucking knuckle on something, bleeding out, like I'm fucking lying, right? And he would just be like, "That's life." I was like, "Oh my fuck, man!" I'd be so fucking mad. He's a fucking piece of shit, dude. And then he would take me out to fucking B-dubs after work and get me a bunch of wings.
No,
well, he's a good man.
He's a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, let's call it.
All right,
this pod 47. Get the fuck out of here. Bacon cream pies in your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies all the time.
Nobody seen my shoe.
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm looking everywhere.
Thing, and it's not even true.
Please, I have to drive home.
I think about you, and I have to say
I have an edible
it was
earlier.
hard to leave you alone.
I think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help.